Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. Or
Yeah, oh my god, we finally got through it.
it's
Oh my
either,
god, Rod, we got through it.
it's over.
Well,
Well,
part one is over.
yeah, yeah. We're still
Part
waiting
one is
for
over.
December 32nd.
Or if the
Imagine
Simpsons
though,
is to believe, we're waiting for the month of Smarch.
like the year end, and it's like you just see in the top right hand corner of your eye, like the second round from zombies, and you're like, oh no,
You hear
fetch me their
little chime it
souls.
plays. Yeah, you hear the dog round start. Well, here we
Oh
go.
god, the purge
Oh
music goes
god.
off.
I'm just thinking you see like a health bar for some deity pop up at the top of your eyes.
Godzilla's health bar just in the
Health bar, yes, that was
what
the
the
meme I was
fuck.
thinking of. So yeah, like so much and so little happened.
Yeah, it's
But
weird. It's like everything got delayed, everything got pushed back, everything was
mm,
like like kind of stopped, but there was still a lot. Like,
there was still a lot. We
yeah,
didn't really realize till like we started looking through everything this morning, just how many things actually still got released this year.
yeah, like fair play to them
So
all.
so fair, yeah, in fair play, like we made the best of a bad situation to the best extent as we could. I know we said the last episode that was going to be the recap, and then we just,
Didn't.
didn't.
We made it Christmas, and that's it.
We made it Christmas. That, yeah, we even had festivities in it. So yeah, look, this is going to be it. I
This
guess
is the
it's
recap. This is the recap.
yeah, as a recap. As recording now, it's the 27th of December. This
Coming
will
out
probably be released either on
31st
New
or
Year's
1st.
Eve
Yeah,
or New Year's Day.
yeah. So you can listen to us as you go into the new year. You know, best way to go
Yes,
into it.
God help you. God help you all.
Yeah,
But yeah, we'll go through some of our favorite things from movies, games, and television series, and then depending on how much time we have at the end, we'll just go through some of our own little personal achievements that we did for the movies and games and TV series.
little chief, little chief,
Little chivies.
little chievies.
So little chibi. Okay, so there's a lot came out in movies. We'll probably leave that till the last segment.
Yeah.
So games or TV series, I'll let you go.
We'll go TV series. We'll go TV series.
Okay, we actually have a lot to talk about TV series.
Yeah, there's a bit.
Bit?
There's a bit. There's not
That's all
that
you
much either.
Bit? Well, look, a lot was released, and we've like
We
watched
just
about
we
1%.
just didn't watch it.
Yeah, we just didn't watch shit.
Yeah, we watched about 2% of everything that was released.
Yeah, yeah, and then we have one big one that, well,
Oh, the big one.
the big
The
one,
big one.
the big one for us
Yeah. Well, I think it would
and most people.
be I think it would be probably the biggest show this year.
Oh yeah, easily. Everyone like
Or second.
We've gotten this far. Yeah, we've gotten this long without saying what it is. So we're obviously talking about the Mandalorian.
Yeah. Yeah, I think The Mandalorian is probably the biggest show this year.
Yeah,
And if it's
Well-
not, it's probably like second to like Tiger King, which blew
Yeah,
up
yeah.
at the start of quarantine.
yeah, which absolutely just
Took
yeah.
off. Joey King
Well, season
himself.
2 of the Mandalorian came out this year, didn't it? I know it's
Yeah, season 2. Season
Mandalorian.
1 came out last year.
last year, but like season 2.
Phenomenal.
Okay, sorry. Before we go any further, I'm going to just. Okay, this is going to be the spoiler alarm. Listen. There it is. So, see, so I was recording. It is complete silence.
Yeah, I was like,
Do
what the
ye-
fuck is he on?
I knew there was like I could imagine your voice going, "What's he going to do? What's going to happen?" And then nothing happened.
But
It
yeah.
was like, "Oh, you're going to edit it in." Oh yeah, okay.
Spoilies. Big spoilies.
Yeah, massive amounts of
Yeah, we're not
spoilers for
holding back.
Mandalorian.
So if you have not watched the end or just any of the Mandalorian and you're planning on to skip on, Connor will
Skip
put
on.
a time thing.
Yeah, I'll give the exact times in the descriptions and stuff like that.
If you're on Spotify,
So-
just guess. Just guess.
Oh shit, yeah. Just guess and hope you don't skip on to one where we just say a name that's gonna
Yeah.
ruin your.
But
thing.
yeah,
but
so
yeah, we're not
from now
holding
on,
back.
just skip on because we're spoilies for season 1 and 2. So
Season 1 and 2, yeah. And there's, trust us, there's spoilers in both.
There's big spoilers.
Big spoilers in both.
Okay. Wow. That's all I have to say.
Wow. Yeah.
Like,
I love Mandalorian.
when it came out, right? It first came out just in the States. Because they got Disney Plus before us. And everyone was losing their marbles to this, right?
Absolutely.
So, when I watched it first, I was expecting this, like, such a high standard, such a high level of a show, that the first, like, 3 to 4 episodes, I was kind of like, this is very disappointing. Because I was expecting it to be such a high level, right? That doesn't mean it's not good. They're not good at, like, they're pretty good episodes, but I was expecting them to be like, they were overhyped for me.
Yeah.
But
that's fair.
After that, like, third episode, when they're on the ship with when they're trying to get the prisoner, they have, like, the blue prisoner or something, is like your man's sister.
Oh yeah.
That episode, from that episode, is like, holy shit, this is awesome.
That is an awesome episode.
This Mandalorian chap is, oh my god, he's awesome.
Oh yeah, I absolutely loved it. I like I've said in the past, like I just love the character of Mando. I just love him so much. I love Pedro Pascal first off, but he's just so cool. He's just like I could go on for hours with him, but you really can't.
He's just so cool.
He's just awesome. It's unreal.
Yeah, I think the thing that makes the Mandalorian so awesome is the simple fact that it's so different to anything Star Wars we've ever gotten. Like, it's not childish. It's not, like, jokey. They're not trying to make it funny. It's just, it's quite serious. It's quite a serious. It has its funny jokes, yeah. Like, Baby Yoda is the comedic relief most of the time.
Yeah.
But it is, like, it's not like, I don't know, like Jar Jar Binks level of, like, trying to make it funny, like it is quite serious, and it is, like, kind of dark in a sense. It's not gory or anything, but, like, it's not, like, cheery either.
No, but yeah, it is kind of dark in play. Like, because I watched it on Disney Plus, obviously, it's the place you can watch it. But, like, as I was watching it, I looked at the top left hand corner, and I was like, oh, it's 12 plus. Okay, it's gonna be alright. I was like, oh, it's 12 plus. You know, like, season 1 is like 12 plus, and then season 2 comes, and then one of them is like plus is 14 plus. I'm like, oh. Then there's one that's 16. So I was like, oh.
Oh, it's just so awesome.
It's awesome, and like season 1 is good. Like, as you said, the first 4 episodes are a bit like, okay. And, like, I love the first 4 episodes because I went into it not with those high expectations. I just went into it wanting a cool character and all this type of stuff, and I got that even in the first 4 episodes. And then the next 4 were just even more unreal. And then season 2, which we can talk about this year, was just immense. Wow, that was the fastest I ever had to put one of these jingles in. Cue the jingle.
That was fast.
Yeah,
that was
instantly what I said.
That was fast.
Look, it wouldn't be the ending of this year without at least. It wouldn't be the end of the year without one of these. One more. Yeah, it wouldn't be the end of the year. At least one more thing into it. But, like, sorry, we'll go quickly back to the Mandalorian. Season 2 is just immense.
It's beautiful all the way through. It's just
all the way through. It's brilliant.
Phenomenal. Like, I think, like, episode 2 or 3, we get brought back to like the original Star Wars with, like, Boba Fett, and you're like, oh my god, he's alive.
Oh yeah. When you just see Tamora Morrison, whatever his name, you just see him turn around, and you're like, oh my god.
You see the armor first. You got a guy's wearing armor, and you're like, oh my god, it's him.
Timothy Olyphant,
but you're
the
like,
character. That was an awesome thing. Yeah. That was an awesome episode.
No, it is. It is. Yeah,
And
it's
it,
just, and then it just
oh,
goes on, and it's like, we have Ahsoka,
Ahsoka comes into it.
which
Yeah,
is like so cool. It's only an episode, but it's like, oh yes, this
it's
is
one episode, but it's a cool
it's so
episode. It's a
cool.
really like
Yeah,
it's a real stylish episode as well, especially the fights inside that. I can't remember the town's name,
yeah,
but especially like the fighting inside there is just done so stylishly and almost like kind of there's an obvious element of like Japanese culture in it because like you hear like this type of music is playing around the layout of the town and all this type of stuff. Even how they fight as well is a very kind of not really samurai esque, but it's very that kind of
yeah.
fighting style, and it's just awesome.
It is
It's
just
beautiful.
awesome, and like it's the first time we like see Ahsoka in like live action,
Mm,
which is and it's really cool. Like
it's so
it
cool.
makes you excited for the Ahsoka series.
Oh, it really did. It really made
Yeah,
me excited to see what like, because her whole her whole introduction when she's like taking down the guards in
yeah,
the fog, that's
it's so
that's so
cool.
cool.
Yeah, and like oh, it's just so cool. And then we move on. Like she's like, no, I won't train Grogu. We finally get a name,
Finally get the name first off, Grogu.
Grogu.
I don't mind the name Grogu. I know I think a few goofy people are like what the hell,
I like
but
it.
I guess it's because people was I like it too. But I don't know if a lot of people are like what the hell. But I think so many people were just expecting some cute type of name because everyone's called it Baby Yoda and then you
Yeah,
call it Grogu. But I much rather that. I
I'm
much rather
much
Grogu.
yeah. Like I think people like fell in love with the Baby Yoda, and they marketed it as Baby Yoda and all this.
Yeah,
But I think it's good that they gave him a name. I think it's the right thing to
yeah.
do because like it's not Baby Yoda,
It's
and
not Baby
it's
Yoda.
kind of
No.
stupid to give it a name like the child or the asset. So
Yeah, the child is fine because it still gives that little bit of like Jedi feel to it. That it's a special. It's a
special being.
not. It's kind of a special being. It has like enhanced power or something like that. But yeah, you're like I don't still don't like having to refer to as the child. I much rather as you're right. I much rather prefer it to as a name.
Yeah,
So
like the
Grogu.
Grogu. Grogu's nice, like.
Yeah,
And then like we had the whole thing where like he goes and he's meditating, and you're like, holy shit,
yeah,
that's a lot of power.
that's a lot of
That's
power.
you're like, holy shit, this is a lot of power. And like
Yeah.
Boba Fett gets his shit back, and
Oh,
that scene where he comes out with his suit on, and he just starts to go
yeah.
to town on them, is so fucking cool.
I know one of my favorite things in that episode, which is quite obvious, is when Boba Fett takes down the two
Oh yeah,
shuttles, and Mando goes, "Nice shot." He goes, "I was aiming for the other ship." I was like, "Oh, that's brilliant."
yeah, it was so cool.
But
And then those fucking black like stormtrooper
the
kind of things.
oh
What are they called?
oh shit, Dark Troopers,
Dark
the
troopers.
Phase
Yeah.
3 Dark Troopers.
Holy shit, are they scary? When
Yeah,
they came
because I
down
remember
and took me,
like
I
I
was
remember
like, holy crap.
the original Dark Troopers have a fucked up they have a fucked up history. Because the original Dark Troopers are like these like genetically enhanced stormtroopers that are just like
Yeah,
have no sense of emotion or whatever the fuck. And then apparently they were weak compared to these
yeah.
things.
These things were ridiculous. Like that
Yeah.
scene when they're in the ship and he's got Mando up against the wall and he's just fucking punching his head in.
He's
Like
I got
I
scared
got
at that scene.
I thought his helmet was gonna crack.
Yeah,
I
I
was like,
thought
if
someone
he
was
did
oh
not
that
have that helmet, he would have
yeah.
no brain.
I love how they finally like actually one thing I love about this series is they actually show how armor kind of works in it now in the Star Wars universe. They show the Beskar deflecting things and deflecting lightsabers and stuff like that. They
Yeah,
show how the stormtroopers' armor cracks when it gets hit by something.
yeah, yeah,
They show like when Mando's getting attacked on the that juggernaut where they're gonna blow up the place. Like one of the guys hits him in the arm and that cracks, but then he gets hit in the helmet and it's a different sound, but it doesn't crack anything. I thought it was really cool how they showed that shit this time.
yeah, yeah. It's better than just like anything can like. There's no such thing as armor in this, basically.
Yeah,
But there
which is
is
what
like,
Star Wars has been like for ages.
yeah, it was literally like nothing can stop a lightsaber, nothing can stop a bullet. I was literally in.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So it's cool to finally see like armor being utilized in it.
yeah. And I thought in the last episode, I honestly believed, and I was so ready to see I mean Grogu die. I was so ready.
Oh yeah,
I was so
yeah. As
ready.
soon as I saw Grandma or Moff Gideon pull that gun on him, and he fired the first bullet. I was like, "That's it. That's why we were crying."
No, I thought it was, you know, when they're in the cell and he's got the sword, and he's holding it
Oh
over
yeah.
him. I thought he was just gonna be like, "Come get him," and he was just gonna slice him in half. Like
I
I was so
I
scared.
thought Mando was gonna get killed in that scene.
Really?
Yeah, because when I keep calling Grand Moff Gideon, he's not. I'm thinking of Grand Moff Tarkin. When Moff Gideon um was like, okay, yeah, he's got really calm. He's like, yeah, you can have him now, and we'll leave.
Yeah, I was so
And he
scared.
walked behind him. I was like, he's gonna get stabbed in the stomach. He's gonna get stabbed in the back. Like I don't think Mando's gonna die, but he's gonna get injured, and Grogu's gonna lose his shit
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
And he's like, he got stabbed in the side. I thought that was gonna happen, and then he just deflects him like, yes,
Yeah.
keep this going.
And then obviously like he got the sword, so he became the accidental rightful heir to
Yeah. To Mandalore.
Mandalore, which I thought was going to lead to a little fight between the two.
With Bo-Katan and him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I don't know exactly what's going to happen there.
me neither.
But then like the Dark Troopers are trying to get in. I knew they were going to come back because I was like, they have jetpacks, they'll be back. Like it was
like,
too
first off,
easy.
they're droids. Second off, they have jetpacks, and third off, you avenged them into fucking space. Of course, they're gonna come back.
Yeah, I was like, this is too easy. And then
Yeah.
they were just trying to break in, and then they stopped. And then you see
And they all turn
you see
around.
the X-wing.
So the eggs.
I was like,
oh,
I was like, no, before when they were breaking in, right? I was like, the episode's gonna end here. It's gonna just end on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
But then I thought there were still 20 minutes left. I was like, okay, there's no way it obviously ends here.
There's no way something has to
And
happen.
then I was like, a Jedi's coming. I swear, a Jedi's coming. And my whole family was like, no, like it's just not. And then you just see the X-wing. And I was like, let's
Yeah.
go.
A particular Jedi's coming.
Oh, and then he just starts to go and finally
Was it?
they show a Jedi
Finally.
be awesome.
They finally show a Jedi be proper awesome in a live action scene. Like, okay, say what you want about the new trilogy, and like, okay, Rey looks cool. Rey kind of looks cool.
But their
in the last
fights are
one, it's fine.
weak.
Their fights are really weak. Like the one when they're on the Death Star 2 and Rey and Kylo are fighting. I hate
So
that scene.
weak.
It doesn't look good.
Like,
So it doesn't have a good flow to it. And it's not Battle of the Heroes.
yeah, and like what I found so stupid about that scene is that like Rey out battles Kylo Ren with never using a lightsaber in her whole life, and Kylo was.
You think of the first one? I'm thinking of the last one.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking of the first one.
No,
And
like that one. That's fine. That scene's fine because again, she never used it. So the fact that the fight is weak is all right. But yeah, it's the fact that she beats him without ever being
using it.
trained.
I
with
know
a
it's
lightsaber.
like, oh, it just shows how powerful. No, it's a sword. Like this has nothing to do
It's a
with the
sword.
Force. Like,
Yeah. So
but yeah, like they were weak, so it was so cool to see like Luke come out and just fuck shit up. Like
absolutely,
it was so cool.
Yeah.
It was like that
She
scene.
proper
It
did.
really,
I was annoyed that I got that scene
Mm.
spoiled for me by Mark Hamill himself.
yeah, it had to be.
I was so annoyed. That like yeah, sorry. Remember the other night
Oh,
when we
yeah,
were talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
the Mandalorian? I was like, just stop doing it. Like, stop talking about it because I've got a big scene spoiler. You're like, who spoiled it for? I was like, I can't say because if I say who spoiled it for me, it'll spoil it for everyone else. That was the scene.
Yeah, yeah.
I got Mark Hamill spoiled it for me directly, so I was like, I can't say who did it because they'll know.
But like it really brought me back. Like when you see him from the back, you don't see his face till he gets in to the main room. But like when he just turns the lightsaber on, and it's like, oh, here we go. It really brought me back to the Rogue One scene with Darth Vader.
The Rogue One, yeah.
And it's like
That was the
it's
other
so
scene
cool.
that they
And like Baby
they showed
Yoda's like really
Sith
excited
Lord.
to see him and everything. Like he's like
Oh,
holding
let's
the
not talk about
monitor.
this last scene, and I'm gonna cry.
Oh, that's such a sad scene.
Oh,
It's so
when he
sad.
takes the helmet off.
He does it for him twice.
He does it for him, and he reaches out and touches him. I was like, oh god.
Yeah. Like he takes it off before to get the face recognition.
Oh man, even that was like, oh my god.
Yeah, and it's
he
like
has to do it.
is like this is how much he cares about the fucking child. He take it off,
Yeah.
and I love the way your man is like, I didn't see your face.
I didn't see your face. Yeah.
And then
I liked him.
yeah, I did.
I really liked
and then he
Wilbur's
takes
character.
it off for Baby Yoda, and he's like, he reaches out and he touches his face, and you're like, he finally got like, he obviously got to see him, but he's also like gotten the
It has to be a goodbye.
the goodbye that he needed to.
Yeah.
To be able to go, and it's, oh my god, I'm actually about to cry now.
Oh no, I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it, and I'm
it's
welling
so
up
sad.
as well.
But he'll come back, and it'll be cool.
Yeah, what I'm anticipating, what I kind of want to happen is like 1 or 2 episodes to show his training type of thing, to just like show the Jedi Temple, show all this type of stuff that's going on, because we never got that in other movies. We never got that in like live action. This is their chance to really expand on like the Jedi and stuff like that.
But I don't think they will though.
Sadly, I don't think they will either. But nonetheless, if they make hints to it or something like that, that'd be grand. But I would love if Grogu comes back, masters a few abilities, and just becomes this like Jedi fountain.
Yeah, like
I would love that.
I would like if they did like a thing where like the season 3 he's not there, like at all. Season 3 there's just no Grogu, and then season 4 he comes back and he's a little bit bigger. Like he's a little bit bigger. He can wield like a tiny little lightsaber. And he's like so cute, and he can come back and like keep going with him.
Yeah,
that'd be cute.
I was thinking a very similar thing actually. The way you're saying, I know it's probably going to be an unpopular opinion to like have the rest of the Mandalorian without him, but it is called the Mandalorian, and it's a surprising amount of like season 2 and season 1 are without Grogu. It's Mando dealing with something on a spaceship or something like that without Grogu at his side.
Yeah.
So it's not like Mando can't, because Mando's such a strong character, and like a part of me like wishes they didn't bring Luke back, because it kind of overshadows the fact that it's like a goodbye to Mando. I don't care purely because that CGI on his face was a little bit abhorrent, but
I didn't think it was that bad.
It was the eyes more so. It wasn't horrible. Like, it looked pretty good, but the eyes, every time I looked at it, I couldn't take my eyes off his eyes. It was like, blink. Blink, Luke.
Blink, Luke.
Oh my god, blink.
Yeah.
Blink once if you're alive. But like, yeah, so I kind of agree with you. I would love if the next season is just like Mando dealing with shit himself, like dealing with Bo-Katan on like Mandalore and stuff like that. Like, come to terms with what type of creed his group was, and then
I'd like
maybe make a reference to Grogu coming back at the end of it.
Like he's coming off a ship or something at the end or something.
Something like
something.
that.
But like like you said, I'd like to see like rather than like the whole like season 1 and season 2 is him trying to get back to where he's from, or to someone that can train him, and so it'd be nice to see if it was just kind of set in the one place rather than him jumping around every episode.
I like seeing new planets.
Yeah, no, but like I'd like to see him in Mandalore for 2 or 3 episodes.
Yeah,
like you said,
exactly.
Like being like coming, like you said, coming to terms that he is the leader now, and like
that,
him coming up with new rules and stuff like that. That kind of like a more modern look at the Mandalorian. I don't know. Yeah, I'm excited though.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited, yeah.
What a show, though. What a fucking show.
What a show, yeah.
What a show.
God. Oh, I loved it so much.
Yeah. It's so good.
So good. Yeah, so we've discussed that a good bit, so we'll make slight references to the other TV shows that came out this year that were pretty big.
Yeah, so we talked a little bit on like the Tiger King.
Oh god.
That was just crazy, man.
I didn't actually watch it. That's the thing. I just know so much. Okay, that's a lie. I watched like an episode or 2. But
it's crazy though.
It's crazy. That's like that happened.
Carol Baskin. She did it though.
Oh.
don't even come at me that she did it. She fucking did it.
Don't come at me. She did it.
There's no shadow of a doubt that she did do it. Like, she had to.
Oh, absolutely. Look at her.
Yeah.
Don't say much else. Just look at her.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Just look at her.
That's it. Yeah, just look at her. She did it. God. Yeah, that happened. That was
Yeah.
real. That actually occurred in real life outside of cameras.
And with The Last Dance,
Yeah, you watched
yeah,
that. I didn't.
the Michael Jordan documentary. Very well done.
Yeah, I
It
got a
was very
lot.
well done, in
Yeah,
fairness.
that's what I heard about
Yeah,
it.
it got great reception from everyone that watched it. It was pretty good, in fairness.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah,
if you
again.
like sport and you like basketball, that's definitely something you should watch. It's awesome.
Hmm. Yeah, from what I heard, everyone was like, "Yeah, this is," as you said, really well done, and yeah. So yeah, it was really good.
Yeah,
I guess the last like, I don't want to say last big show because other small shows like, well, not small, but other shows like Haunting of Bly Manor came out, and then season three, two, one new season of like The Boys came out as well.
yeah. With
I got a lot of
Ozark
others.
and
Ozark came out too. But I guess like the
Sex
last
Ed.
big Sex Ed, yeah, that was another. But you really love that.
Yeah, that fucking show's brilliant. Ah, it's
Yeah,
so
I didn't
good.
watch it. Um, last proper party big show that came out was The Queen's Gambit.
That fucking took over.
That took over. And
Over.
you haven't watched it, have you?
No, but I kind of know.
Yeah, you know about it. You know how. I was gonna say spoilers. Oh, is can you hear like a drill going off in the background or something?
No.
That's fine. My mother's making soup, so I might edit that bit out.
My
But
mother's making soup.
my mother's making soup. But yeah, the Queen's Gambit came out. I love that. I watched it with my roommates. We all loved it. Um, like I've never had my heart pounding more watching fucking
Chess.
chess.
Fucking chess, like.
It was crazy. I was just sitting there going, "Oh my god, will that move? What move will that entail?" I was like,
Take the
"Oh,
queen.
what will that
Take
do?"
the queen.
And every time like they said, "Oh, it's the Queen's Gambit," I was like, "That's the name of the show." Like that's all I could do. I know nothing about chess. I was like, "Oh my god, this is incredible." Yeah, I love that show,
Yeah,
and I was definitely even if you don't like chess, because I don't like chess, watch that show. You'll like chess at the end.
yeah, but it's like it was like I'm sure the book is awesome. Otherwise, they wouldn't made it into a show. But
I'm
it's the
surprised.
fact that the way they did the show so well,
Mm,
they did it so well that it just like it's hard to make chess interesting, and that's not like taking a shot at anyone that likes chess. But chess is quite
yeah,
difficult to get around. You get your head around.
it's a very intellectual hobby.
Yeah, and you have to have a lot of practice and a lot of like intellect to be good at it. So it can't be boring for people. So the fact that they were able to literally grab everyone in their palm of their hand and be like,
Yeah,
enjoy chess, and actually have people enjoy chess is awesome.
yeah, it's crazy, and my, that blender is definitely being picked up on my mic, by the way. Nonetheless, goddamn soup. But I love that show so much, and like if no matter yeah, you're right. No matter whether you like it or not, if you even hate chess, you'll be interested in it after this. It's just it's so well done. I love Annie Taylor Joy, and I love the rest of the cast in it too. It was just so good,
Yeah, yeah, it was so well done.
so well done. I should probably move on to games now because we're
Yeah, we
in true Oz fashion. We've managed to
yeah we
just go
always
to town.
manage.
Uh, this was a decent year for games. Not fantastic, but it was
It
decent.
was pretty good, like.
Yeah. So you started you started.
Yeah, I started. So I think at the start of the year, what took over for us anyway was definitely what's it called, Warzone.
Yeah, yeah,
That oh my god, did that take over for us?
yeah. Well, that was really released in 2019, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
but it
But
became big. Um,
yeah, it kind of exploded.
yeah, in 2020, and that was just awesome. And
Yeah.
Then there was a while where there was nothing released.
There was a while where there was just kind of
It was kind of
nothing.
like, yeah, it was delay. Like we had the delay of CyberPunk like a couple of times,
Hmm.
and then we finally got Cold War.
Yeah. Look, we'll be the first to say
Yeah.
we jumped the
Oh,
gun
we
saying it
jumped the
was
gun.
great.
Oh, did we jump the
Oh,
gun?
oh no, God. I just can't play it. I've been playing Black Ops 3 lately.
Yeah.
I've just been like I know because like we want to do all the Easter eggs in the zombies. We're
Zombies
gonna be
game,
doing
yeah.
one tomorrow. Wait, we're doing one today, aren't we?
Most likely, yeah.
Oh fuck yeah! Oh, I can't wait for that. I might stream that too. But like we I've just been playing Black Ops 3 Zombies more than the Cold War. I just can't. I just don't like that game.
It was, yeah. We jumped the gun. That's all.
We
That's
don't.
all I
I'd
can
love to
say.
try
We
it on
jumped the gun.
PC. Like, I'd love to try it out on PC to see if the game feels different and a bit more natural on PC. But on console, I just don't like it. I just couldn't. I don't know. I just didn't like the feel of it, and like I just didn't like. I don't know. It's just we jumped the gun heavily.
Oh, heavily. Um, it was fun at the start because it was
Excuse me.
new. Like we were
Yeah.
at the honeymoon stage of the game where I was like, oh shit, yeah, this is awesome. But it just really is
Yeah.
not awesome at all.
No,
It's
it was a
okay.
shame.
I miss Modern Warfare, and that's saying something.
I really miss Modern Warfare. Like playing Warzone again is such a like refreshing feel to that game because it's much more. I don't want to use the word gritty because it's not much more gritty, but it's much more. I don't know how to explain it really. Because okay, Cold War feels a lot more light and agile, and a lot more kind of run and gun ish, while Modern Warfare feels a lot more tight and heavy and a bit more not clunky. Clunky is not the right word for it, but slower to a sense that it feels a lot more intense type of thing.
Yeah, yeah, I get you.
Mhm. I hope because I did a shit job explaining it there.
But yeah,
But we also got
yeah,
so many other games that came out too.
yeah, we did. Um,
Like we got we got Doom Eternal, which I fucking love.
yeah, and
Um,
it was like
but
arguably robbed for Game of the Year.
yeah, in fairness, 'cause, I guess I guess I couldn't really see Doom Eternal winning Game of the Year because it's look, it's stupid fun. It's just super stupid fun. Nothing makes sense in it, and like I remember looking at one of the some of the comments on like reviews on it. It was like, oh, the story is a bit all over the place, and it's so um just kind of here and there. It's like if you play Doom for a good storyline, you're
You're
in
in
the
the wrong.
wrong place.
You're in the
You're in
wrong
the
place,
wrong
buddy.
place. And like, I perfected the campaign in that in like a ridiculous amount of time. My only issue with it is that there's no traditional multiplayer. There's no like deathmatch and stuff like that. I was looking so excited to play Doom Eternal traditional
Oh, really?
multiplayer,
What is
and
it
then
then?
they came out with it's just like a weird battle mode thing where it's like 1 on 2. So like one guy's a slayer, two guys are
Oh,
demons,
okay.
and then you just fight it out. It's not that great. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But look, and they actually they have a campaign DLC out at the moment, which I need to get because I want to get back to playing that game.
Fair enough. I didn't play it.
Yeah, you didn't play it. And then the famous one that's always referenced with Doom Eternal, which I loved. I loved all these memes. Was Animal Crossing's New Horizons. Everyone made reference to both of those games being released really close together.
Yeah. Did you
Oh,
play Animal Crossing?
No, Harry did,
Yeah, he loved it,
and one of my roommates, he did love it. Yeah,
and
he played
I
it,
think
I assume.
everyone that played it loved it.
Everyone played it a lot, yeah, because
It's such a
it's just a
cute,
nice, cute game.
yeah, it's such a cute little game. Like,
It's a cute and social game that they can
yeah,
just
and
kind of
that
play
like you
around. Yeah.
can just there's a lot to do, and like
Mm.
it's kind of like it's basically like living a little second life.
It is.
'Cause,
Yeah.
like you got loans, you got to work, like it's cute.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's unreal. Oh, Ghost of Tsushima came out this year.
Yeah,
Oh, Last of Us 2, didn't that come out this year as well?
yeah, it did. Should have got Game of the Year.
Game of the Year, yeah, which is controversial in its own sense. I actually I asked someone. It's interesting. It was after we discussed this thing on a podcast at some point. Um, I asked someone who loves the Last of Us game. So she played the first one and loved it, and then she played the second one. Didn't finish it because she knows what the ending is like.
Yeah,
But I was like, "Do you think it deserved Game of the Year?" And she pretty quickly turned around and said, "No." I understand it's a great
really.
game. Yeah, I was like, "Really? You don't think it deserved Game of the Year?" It's like I asked her, and she's like, "No, I don't think it deserved Game of the Year." I was like, "Interesting." I was really interested to see that. Like a pretty hardcore Last of Us fan
Turn around and say no,
didn't want
like
that.
yeah,
Turned around and said no to it getting Game of the Year. So I was like, wow, okay.
without a beat
I say
either. Like
hardcore.
yeah,
Yeah, well, yeah. I say hardcore. It's probably not her. She's not a hardcore fan now, but she's a pretty big fan of it, and love to rave about it when she talk about it. But then I asked, like, do you think it deserved Game of the Year? She said, no, I don't think it did. And I was like, interesting. So that's all I'm gonna say about it.
yeah. And then we obviously had the big, long awaited one,
Oh
CyberPunk.
yeah. Oh, it's such a shame what happened with the current gen or last gen now.
Yeah, such a
Such a
shame.
shame what happened.
Yeah, it really is. Like it was so anticipated, and it was delayed
Mm.
to avoid this, and then it
This
had
still
the issue
happened.
anyway.
Oh yeah, look, cause like I can only call it a masterpiece on Xbox Series X because I've already played on Series X, and I'm sure on PS5 it's grand as well, and on PC if you have um, the durable components, it'll be unreal too. So the fact that this happened is just such a shame because I love it. I'm missing it at the moment because like I'm down in Waterford. I don't have the Series X down here. I left it up in Cork.
Yeah, but you tried
I
it on
miss
the
that
current
game,
gen, didn't you?
and I tried it on the current gen. So yeah, I tried it on the current gen, and it was horrible. It genuinely was like so horrid. I would. It was the type of game that I would genuinely ask for a refund back if I didn't actually have it on the Series X, and I didn't love it on the Series X. But yeah, oh, it's a shame.
Yeah, it is. It's such a shame.
Such a shame.
Yeah,
Yeah, look,
it's like
yeah,
yeah, like we're saying it's such a shame, not because it was like so anticipated and it was. It's just such a good game. Like
it's
the
such a
story
good
is
game.
so good that the fact
It's
that it
really
doesn't
cool.
work is very disappointing.
Yeah, it's such a disappointment. It's like, well, like, look, that's what this year has been, pretty much for games. So many have come out, and it's a massive disappointment. Did Death Stranding come out this year?
Death Stranding
No,
came
it came
out
out
this
last
year,
year.
yeah. That was also kind of
Yeah, because that
disappointing.
was one of them. Yeah, that was a disappointing one for a lot of people. And then we have Star Wars Squadrons that came out, and that disappointed everyone as well. And then there was the Avengers, that disappointed everyone as well. And then there was Cyberpunk, that disappointed everyone.
Not everyone,
Um,
just some
most
people.
people. It's
Yeah,
yeah,
like the fact that it got taken
um,
off Sony is, I think, an overreaction
yeah.
because there are
I think
worse
they understand
games out there.
it. Much worse.
Yeah,
And even to an extent, what do you call it? Even to an extent, Last of Us, but it wasn't a disappointing game. It was just what happened throughout it just kind of made fans go, "What the fuck?"
yeah,
So I won't count it as a disappointment, but like that's it's kind of been the pattern of this entire year has just been things
disappointment.
just kind of got disappointed.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
one thing that kind of is like 90% happy or like 90% like not disappointing is the release of the new consoles. I think
Oh, the recent new what?
the new consoles.
You cut out. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one of the few things that is like, yeah, that was great.
It was good. What I'm actually amazed about is that not okay. The PS5 had a thing where the fans were different in it, but that was like the only thing. I haven't heard of like performance wise. Now I know like there was like what Fast Furious style gangs stealing PS5s and next gen consoles off of the back of trucks and shit like that, and Scalper is absolutely running riot this year. It was stupid what happened,
Yeah.
but like the fact that like I turned my Xbox Series X on, I haven't had an issue with it at all. And then like no PS5 has had a proper issue with it at all either. Maybe the controller breaks if you have the what's it called, the haptic feedback thing.
Oh yeah, the what is it? Adaptive triggers or some shit.
Adaptive triggers, that's it. The haptic feedback, I think, is the vibrations. But but there hasn't been a thing where, oh, if you play the Xbox, it'll just turn off randomly. The only time that happened was fucking Cold War, but that was a Cold War issue.
Yeah, that was
not
that
an
was
Xbox.
bad. That was really bad.
That was horrible.
Yeah, like
Your One X got turned off a few times, but nowhere near as much as the Series X got
yeah.
turned off.
That's what that was more baffling about anything.
Yeah.
But like I think
But if
that
if it's a testament to the speed and power of the Series X, is that my Xbox managed to get turned off, and I got back into the lobby mid game before the game even realized I was gone.
yeah, which is
We
insane.
won.
And we won. But I think I keep going back to like Sony being too harsh on CyberPunk.
Yeah.
Because like Cyberpunk, yeah, it doesn't look great on PS4 and Xbox One, and it has a couple of
shit.
glitches here and there. A couple, but like the fucking Cold War was turning off consoles,
Yeah.
and never
It
once
wasn't turning off PS5s.
What?
It wasn't turning off PS5s.
Was it not? It was just an Xbox
No.
thing. Oh, okay. I
Just
thought it was
Series
just a
X thing.
general thing.
No, for some reason it was just a thing with the Series X where it turned off Series X's. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I still agree that it is a massive overreaction to take an entire game off it. And not like, as Xbox did, give refunds if you wanted them, but also say that put a warning on the game saying it won't run on last gen.
Yeah.
But taking it
off
off
completely
PS5, yeah, it's stupid. People like will want that game on PS5. People will be like, oh, I have a PS4 now, but I'm getting a PS5 soon, so I'll just wait until I have the PS5 to get Cyberpunk. And now they just can't.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's literally like,
Holy shit, Rod.
what?
We called it.
What did we call it?
We called Cyberpunk being on Xbox.
Oh, only Xbox. Yeah.
Oh my god, it happened.
Yeah, we did say that actually.
We said that like 4 episodes ago that like, oh, in true Cyberpunk in true Cyberpunk fashion, it's definitely going to be a thing where only Xbox. Oh no, we were talking about when Xbox was buying all the studios. They're like, oh, Xbox is going to come out of nowhere and just buy CG Projekt Red.
Yeah.
And it only be available on Xbox. It may not have been a studio purchase, but we got it.
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
hilarious.
Yeah.
I just realized that now.
It'll go back on
call that
PS5,
shit.
I think, it'll go back on Sony stores once they fix it, I think.
They fixed their shit, yeah.
Well, I mean, if it doesn't, that's kind of stupid on their side, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like, that's pretty much the big game. The only other few games that came out, it's like we had Resident Evil 3 come out. People like that. We had Final Fantasy 7 Remake, which was just a testament to how games can be updated and things like that. So that's a beautiful game. And we also had the Alex Half-Life game, which is just like, that's just showing where VR is going to start heading now.
Yeah, it is. VR has the chance to be something amazing, I think.
It does.
And I hope Xbox gets one soon.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind it, but like I'm currently building a PC, and by currently I mean everything's together, but the bastard won't turn on. So I'm going to take an initial look at it. But my PC can allegedly run VR now because the graphics card that's in it. So I look into it, all right, but no, VR has never really been the biggest thing on my list.
No, but I think it definitely is probably the future of gaming.
Yeah, I want to make a joke, but I know I have to censor it if I do.
What's the joke?
I'll text it to you.
You
I'll just text it to you because like I can't say it out loud.
Okay, go on.
Um. Oh fuck it, yeah. Yeah, I want to censor that, but nonetheless, um, people will understand that joke since it's censored. Nonetheless,
Yeah,
but
and if you don't,
it's the
you probably
if you don't, you're
Yeah.
a little bit innocent and too young to be here.
yeah, you're too young to know the joke. If you don't know the joke, you shouldn't know the joke.
But when you do know the joke, that'll be an experience. Digging myself into a fucking hole here. Anyway,
That was a dangerous
big ones,
part of the
movies.
conversation there.
Yeah, very dangerous. So let's get off.
Speaking of movies,
Oh, come on.
just a little hint.
Oh, okay. Yeah, speaking of movies, actually, yeah, discussing a few disappointments. It's quite a few disappointing movies that came out.
Games. Like what?
Well, yeah, sorry. Oh, fucking. Well, first off, Birds of Prey came out,
Why was that disappointing?
and people didn't like. Because it just wasn't good.
Really?
No one liked it.
I didn't watch.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, I've only heard that it was to quote you on a regular basis. It's so okay. But I even saw like some of the fight scenes in it, and I was looking at it, I was like, this doesn't. Much like it's like the Rise of Skywalker. It just didn't flow. Like some of the fight scenes, they didn't look great, and so jarring. And it was just them trying to get more Harley Quinn into the universe.
Yeah, like well, it got 78 on Rotten Tomatoes. Like,
But even that, for a superhero film, I would find 78 a little bit low.
really?
Yeah. That being said, like I don't know, but like I don't really trust Rotten Tomatoes that much. But
I think it's the most
Like-
reliable. Like,
you think?
yeah. Like,
Ah, probably is.
like
I just heard a lot of people
you
going,
give
it's only
26%
okay.
to Suicide Squad.
Oh Jesus, yeah. No, it's better than Suicide Squad. I'll say that much. But it was just because like when you think about Suicide Squad, it was just bad. That was a bad movie. This is just okay. So it's better than Suicide Squad, but it was like people were expecting more. I don't remember that. But we had like, I can't find it now. I can't think of it either, and it's really annoying me.
A movie that
What
was
was the big-
a waster.
Yeah, I think you.
I don't know.
No, sorry. No, sorry. The one I'm thinking of is fucking not Alex Rider. The other book thing that came out that was just shit.
I have no idea what you're on about here.
But you will as soon as I say it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You will. Artemis Fowl.
Oh, Artemis Fowl.
Oh.
Oh boy,
Oh my
that was
god.
bad.
That was
Did you watch it?
bad. I know because I saw like a few scenes of it, like non-edited scenes. I want to make that clear. Non-edited scenes, and I saw a few minutes of it, and just turned it off. It was so bad. It's so bad.
I would like to say that I watched it, but I fell asleep halfway through.
There you are. No, that's better to say.
It was poor. It
It's
was
much
poor.
better to say. Like
Artemis
Oh my
Fowl.
God,
There's
I-
so
I-
much you can do with it, and so you can do it so well.
yeah, but from what I've read of Artemis Fowl, is that it's a lot more gritty. It's a lot more serious than what that shit was.
Yeah,
It's dark in Artemis Fowl. There's some fucked up things in Artemis Fowl, and then they do that shit.
Yeah, it was quite disappointing.
Oh yeah, Unhinged came out this year. That has one of my favorite ads of Jared Butler just looking at the screen talking about his film and then becoming increasingly more just he just starts cursing and just goes, "Watch my film." Oh, Tenet. Tenet came out. That was I don't want to say it was a disappointment because I don't think people were disappointed, but people were just kind of I think they hyped it a bit much and then it just wasn't as good as people were hoping.
Yeah. Well, now what movies were good?
Oh, we actually have plenty more that were much better. So we had like films like Devil All the Time came out. I love that. You haven't seen it. I love
No, I
that
didn't
movie.
watch that.
Now, yeah, you didn't. Now it's a very oh sorry. It's a very kind of it's not as stereotypical as a beginning, middle, end story. There's like multiple stories going on at the same time and it's all intermingling and stuff like that. So
Okay.
um it's you kind of have to kind of keep your wits about you. And you kind of have to you do have to pay attention to the film, but it's so good. It's really good. And Tom Holland again, who's playing a much different character than Peter Parker.
Yeah. He's
Much different.
he's one of those guys that had a whopper of a year.
Absolutely, he's been in a load of things.
Yeah, like he wasn't in any Avengers shit this year, or Spider-Man or anything like that. But
Didn't need to be.
he didn't need to be exactly. That's why I was going with that.
God,
He was in the one you were just talking about there. He was in
Devil All the Time.
that.
Yeah, the animated one. Onward.
Disney Onward.
I didn't see that, but you loved it.
Oh, it was
I know
so
you loved
good.
it. Like, yeah, you loved it.
It is really
Yeah.
really good. Like it's one of those films that is like it's so cute, and it's so like I'm trying to. It's like it's cute, but it also has magical sense to it, right? Because like
Yeah.
it's the whole thing is based around like they can do a spell, and they can bring their dad back for a day, for 24 hours, right? That's like the whole thing. But the ending will make you the ending will make you in tears. It'll leave you in tears.
Yeah.
It's really well done, in fairness.
I still need to watch it.
You should. It's really, really good.
Oh! Fucking Monster Hunter came out. Sorry, that was the other one.
Monster Hunter, yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Apologies. Okay, Soul also came out.
Soul, yeah, the other animated film.
I slapped like the nerve area of my knee. That kind of hurt.
Yeah, Soul, yeah, that's another great film.
Which I need to watch.
Yeah, it came
Someone's saying about it.
out Christmas Day.
Graham Norton's in it.
Mm.
R.J. Awadi. Jamie Foxx, Tina Fey. Wow, big cast.
Big cast.
F.E. Diggs.
It's really cute though. Like
Excuse me, sorry.
the animations in it, and the just the story is really cute. Like I think it hits a lot of issues
I remember you saying that, right?
that don't not necessarily talked about as often as they probably should. But
I like that.
they're not like they talk about like depression, anxiety, and like living and death. Like that's kind of what they hit about mainly. But they don't necessarily make the whole film about that, you know? There's parts in the movie where they talk about it and they touch on it, and they're like, okay, now let's move on. But it's like it's there, and they're talking about it. It's a really cute film though.
Yeah, no, I must watch it soon. Oh, it's like there was a movie there. I was going through a list. An anime show called movie called The Croods. I haven't watched any of it. I haven't watched the first one. It's about the caveman.
Oh, I haven't
family
watched Crude
thing.
2. Did that come out this year?
It came out. Yeah, Croods a New Age.
Oh.
But
Oh yeah,
I
let's watch
haven't
that.
watched it, and but the ad has one of my favorite things in it where and the family sees something exploding or something like that, and like the old grandmother walks over to the saber-tooth tiger saying, "Well, this is it," and it goes, "I'm just glad it was you doing it, Fluffy," and it gets in its mouth to kill her. I just loved it. I'm glad it's you doing it. I was like, that's a really dark joke, but it was just oh well, that's it. I'm just glad it's you, Fluffy, doing it, and then gets inside the saber-tooth's mouth. Like, that alone made me want to watch the film, just to see it. Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Crude's one was really funny.
There's definitely one or two other movies, because we kind of talked that shit up a lot. I'm there. Oh, don't tell me you're gone.
Hello?
Wow, I'm being disconnected this time.
Damn. Fuck's sake.
No, I'm not. Okay, time to cue that jingle again. Yep, would not be a end of year podcast with a minimum of 2.
A minimum of 2.
A minimum of 2 of these things.
We've more voice disconnections than episodes.
We do. We genuinely do. We have more of these issues than we do episodes.
Yeah. It's just our thing.
It's just happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just talking about like the good movies, or at least we talk about the good movies that came out. But the other movies that came out, I haven't seen these 2, but one's Enola Holmes, that one with Henry Cavill as Sherlock and Millie Bobby Brown.
I didn't watch that one either.
Enola.
It's meant to be good though.
Apparently it's meant to be good. I can't actually berate an actress. Well, that just gave it away.
What you had to say was 16-year-old actress, and then that was it.
Shit. Oh yeah, okay. I'm not a big fan of Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah, no, you don't like her, no?
No, I don't want to go too much into it. I'm just not a big fan of her.
I haven't seen her in anything outside of Stranger Things.
I like her in Stranger Things. I think she does 11 really good.
Yeah.
And I really liked her in Stranger Things, don't get me wrong. It's just kind of outside of that. I couldn't really think of anything that I thought, oh wow, she's brilliant in that. Like, she's in, what's it called? Godzilla, King of the Monsters.
Oh, she is,
yeah. She's in that. It was just kind of there. That being said, the entirety of the human side of that film wasn't really well done, but still, like, there were characters there that really held their own in their own scenes, and when she was there, I was just like, okay, it's just Millie Bobby Brown.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
Again, she's still a very young actor, I guess. Is it actor now?
It's actor nowadays, isn't it?
Like, yeah.
I'm old enough to be able to say, oh, it's this nowadays. God.
But, yeah, I do think she's trying to find her way. I think she's trying to find her genre, and I think that genre is going to be, like, horror-esque.
Yeah.
But again, she was good in that other film, Holmes.
You think? Yeah, I haven't really seen it.
I haven't seen it either, but everyone's praising it.
Yeah, I could have said a very similar thing probably about Keanu Reeves a good little while back. In like, he's all right, but then he found his way through, like, just kind of making certain movies. So he found his way in The Matrix, and then like John Wick and all that type of stuff. And I love him, and like I see him go cool.
CyberPunk.
But he made like Devil's Advocate, and that's just god awful.
Yeah, but I think everyone has their ups and downs. I don't think you can. Yeah. I don't think it's possible to name an actor and be like, all their shit is good.
Oh, yeah. Most likely not, yeah. Even really good old actors, like Marlon Brando, my God, if anyone has seen The Island of Dr. Moreau, I think that's what it's called, if you ever see a snapshot of that film, you won't expect it to be real. It's so bad. But like he was seen as one of the best actors at the time. And I was
Yeah.
like, because like he went from The Godfather to that.
To that.
Just to that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're right. So that's why I'm not saying like I won't watch something because she's in it. Like I just at the moment I'm not the greatest fan.
Yeah. I actually looked up 15 actors that have never starred in a bad movie.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Benedict Cumberbatch.
has he not?
I don't know. Daniel Day-Lewis. I'm sure he's been in something that's bad.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
I'm
There's
sure.
definitely something in that. Okay, there's difference from him being in a bad. There's difference of an actor being in a bad movie and him being bad in the movie.
Yeah, like
So,
Matt Damon, he's been in bad movies.
oh yeah, of course he has.
Leonardo DiCaprio,
What
he's
he's
been
been-
in bad movies.
Yeah,
Most of his are bangers.
yeah.
But I'm sure,
Like,
yeah,
there's
I'm
the
sure he's
biggest
been in
couple
bad
of
movies.
bangers.
Christian Bale has definitely been in bad movies.
Oh yeah.
Cillian Murphy, he hasn't been in that many movies.
It's surprisingly he's a very well known character actor, but yeah, he just hasn't been in that many um movies. Yeah.
Elliot Page. But again, he's relatively new to it.
He's relatively new. Really, has Elliot Page, yeah, I guess Inception, great. Juno, no, Bruno, sorry. Juno?
And
Juno,
he's
Bruno's a
in
spit take.
is it Umbrella Academy he's in?
Umbrella Academy, yeah,
Yeah.
he's also in that.
He's in that. So like yeah, so maybe, but again, he's relatively new to the whole shebang.
Yeah,
So still early to call.
yeah, it's just a pretty early call.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, there are bad movies, like, because Benedict Cumberbatch was in The Hobbit, well, I would say he was in, he lended his voice to it.
Yeah.
But, like, he was still there, but, like, he was still cool in it, and he, like, it was interesting to see what he did.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like, so that's why I'm not saying, oh, I absolutely hate her type of thing. It's not. There's one other actor that's out there that I really just dislike, genuinely.
Yeah, and just just in general don't really like see the hype.
Just don't like them. Yeah.
In fairness, she
I've
has
said it in the past.
she has too much hype.
She has a lot. I think that's why I dislike her. I genuinely, like, I don't want to sound like an elitist, but when something generally garners a shit ton of hype, I'm like, I don't know
And
if I like this.
hype that isn't warranted. Unwarranted
Hype that is
'cause
warranted, yeah.
she's not even the main character in Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Like, I would argue that the main four boys are the main actors.
Yeah.
And like mainly Mike. I think Mike is the main actor. Like it
Yeah.
revolves around him.
A lot of it does.
But like, why don't they get as much hype? You know, like they like the guy that plays Mike is in It, and he's brilliant in It.
Yeah, I really liked him in it.
But he doesn't get as much hype. But I don't know.
Yeah. Like, and the same, this isn't just for, like, movie stuff, like, the same goes for anything. If something gets a lot of hype, but, like, a load of people go, oh, this game's unreal, this game's not fucking real. Like, Fortnite for all the fucking world. Everyone, like, loads of people will come up and go, oh, Fortnite's unreal. It's like, it's not. First off, it's fucking not. It's really not. It does not warrant that much hype. It's only okay, and it steals everything from anything.
Yeah.
It's not that brilliant. So, there's definitely a movie out there that's gotten some. Oh, for me personally, there's a horror movie called The Witch, and every time I see a horror list or a horror discussion, The Witch comes up. I don't like The Witch. I love horror and I love, like, tension and all that type of shit. I literally just sat back and went, this is just the Amish family being threatened by a fucking goat the entire time.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the other one.
The Witches?
Yeah.
No.
I was like, is that her?
It's rolled out, I guess. The original one's much better, but no, that's like, so when something garners a lot of
A lot of hype.
hype that's just unwarranted, I'm always going to be a bit like I'm going to be a bit wary of it.
Yeah, like that was me with Cyberpunk. I was like, this is getting way too much
Yeah.
hype. Like, this is not going to be as hype as they're going to say it is. And I was, story wise, I was wrong, but everything else was I was right.
Everything else was on last gen. You were definitely right. Yeah.
But yeah, like hype is subjective. Like hype is a very subjective thing. Like you can either like something so much and then someone else could come around and be like, yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, like hype can make and break, not make or, it'll make and break something.
Yeah.
Where it's TV series, it'll like be really hyped up and then it'll be broken. Especially in games and and movies, you see it a lot in that way. Oh, this movie's gonna be absolutely brilliant. Like fucking Justice League. No, sorry, Batman vs Superman is probably one of the best examples of it.
Yeah, it's like, oh
like
my god, Batman vs Superman, finally.
Yeah. Like the trailers up before one of the last few was like, oh, this is gonna be unreal. They're finally doing one of the best Batman comics and shit like that. And I haven't watched it for obvious reasons.
Like they have their cool scenes.
Yeah.
But it's just it was a bad way of doing it. It was literally like Batman vs Superman for the first half.
Yeah. Martha. Oh, sorry.
Martha. Okay, we're friends.
Sorry.
And then it was like, oh, Lex Luthor. Like,
oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
And Wonder Woman for some reason.
As fucking Doomsday.
And Wonder Woman, that was in the trailer
Wonder
for
Woman,
some reason.
That was horrible.
I hated that.
That was the biggest oversight in anything.
Like, leave it alone. But yeah.
Leave it alone.
I think we went a bit off track there.
A little bit.
But yeah.
But nonetheless, that was kind of my bad.
But yeah.
So yeah. So that's pretty much everything that happened this year.
Yeah. For once, I can actually say that I'm looking forward to seeing the Oscar nominations because I have no idea what's gonna win.
Oh, fucking Sonic the Hedgehog. All of them just Sonic.
If it's not cancelled, the Oscars.
if the Oscars are not cancelled, then Sonic the Hedgehog will get everything.
Yeah.
And I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm actually excited to see like what exactly is even going to be nominated. Forget about winning. I just want to see what's going to be nominated because
yeah,
there was a lot of things that were like moved to next year.
Excuse me. Yeah, a lot of things were moved to next year.
Next year we're going to be absolutely gifted with movies.
Oh my god, Batman, Dune, loads of others that I can't remember. So yeah, like those are the only two in my mind.
I think we've
really
2 Marvel movies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, we do have a lot. I just can't think of it now. Like, and not just movies. We have we're gonna have Boba Fett.
Yeah, if you want to go back to fucking 2 episodes ago and go through all the series coming out from Disney alone, go for it.
Yeah.
So much.
There's just gonna be so much shit next year. Like we've Uncharted, Fast and Furious 9. The Kingsman.
Yeah, there's gonna be so much coming.
There's just so many. Space Jam.
Yeah.
Space Snyder
Jam.
Cut.
Hopefully.
We're getting another Minions movie, which I'm so excited about.
Why? Why are you excited about that?
Oh, yeah, I love the Minions.
Okay, you 45-year-old on Facebook.
We've King Kong versus Godzilla versus Kong.
King Kong versus Gorilla.
Godzilla versus Kong.
This is me saying this now. I'm not that excited for that.
I think it can be done very well.
But no, my issue is the fucking Godzilla King of Monsters literally shows Godzilla taking down a fire pterodactyl, a 3-headed lightning dragon, and another big fuck off monster. And now what he's coming up against is an oversized monkey.
Yeah, but he can climb a mountain. He can climb up a building, Connor. Godzilla can't do that.
Slap a plane at the fucking sky.
He can't do that.
Like
Godzilla can't fall in love.
Probably do with Millie Bobby Brown. Don't worry.
Which is weird.
Oh. No, we theoretically did, just with a giant moth.
Yeah. We've A Quiet Place 2, which I think should have just been left.
Oh, wait, we're just talking about Cillian Murphy. Yeah, that's another one he's going to be in.
I think that's a very unnecessary film.
So do I. But it's still Cillian Murphy, so I'll watch it. I love Cillian Murphy.
Top Gun.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Again, didn't need another one.
No. Cool, though.
That's as much as I have here.
Yeah. And like game-wise, we have... Oh, we're definitely going to be blessed with games as well.
There's a new Ghostbusters film?
Halo Infinite coming out. That's...
There's a new Ghostbusters film. With Paul Rudd in it.
Wait. What?
Yeah. There's a trailer?
There's a what? I'm going to cut out the next 3 minutes. Because it'll just be us watching the Ghostbuster trailer.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it now.
Oh, Afterlife.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm not. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's with Finn Wolfhard. Speaking of.
That's speaking. Jesus, they're all coming together.
But yeah. 2021 would be a big year for movies and TV shows.
And games. We
And
have
games.
Halo Infinite coming out. We have loads more. We have Elden Ring possibly coming out. We have loads coming out. We could go on for hours.
Yeah. Excited.
Very excited.
Hopefully it'll be a good year.
Hopefully so.
Can't be any worse.
Hopefully.
Touch wood.
Don't say that.
Again, we could have Godzilla vs. Kong IRL. So.
Oh, imagine.
That'd be awesome.
It'd be something.
It'd be awesome. Think about it. Think about it, right? Whenever you watch those films, where are they set? America? Japan?
Japan.
Are they ever in Ireland? No. So we can sit back and watch this shit happen.
Fair.
I guess.
I guess. Millions will die, but I guess. I knew, Rod, as soon as I fucking said that, I knew the next thing that was going to be out of one of our mouths is Mr.
Alright, you can cut it out. I'm just saying the fans are going to be pissed.
Okay.
They're going to want the extended version of episode 7.
8. Should have corrected you there. They'd plead for an extended version of episode 7. There is none. But yeah, that's
it.
That's all that stuff. Do you want to go over, as we said, some of our our personal achievements and things?
Yeah, just I think the main thing is Warzone, really.
Yeah. Well, when it comes to TV shows, one of my main things is that I managed to binge watch all the Mandalorian in 4 days.
That is quite impressive.
That's my achievement.
I watched The Office, the whole Office, all 9 seasons in a week and a half.
There we are. There's one. Okay, that's my achievement for TV shows. Is watch Mandalorian in 4 days. That's your one. I'm trying to think of anything for movies.
Movies, yeah. Movies.
Yeah, I don't really have any achievements per se with movies. I'm more so I finally managed to watch Hereditary and Midsommar and stuff like that, which I've been always recommended to me. But when it comes to actual, no, nothing really else.
No,
nothing
movies is a bit hard one to think of.
Movies is a hard one. So that's what's grand. But games, we did a shit ton.
Oh, a lot of gaming.
A lot. Look, gaming's been massive this year. But
yeah, there might not have been a lot of releases, but oh my god, did the industry thrive?
Oh, absolutely. But our own personal ones. You said they were Warzone at the beginning. We got good at that.
Yeah, I think we got 38 wins. Yeah, that might
Something
be
like that,
not a lot for some people, but for us,
yeah. Look,
holy
we're not
Jesus.
professionals, but we're more casual than anything else. But Yeah,
But
but like it's more so the shit we did in it.
yeah, what's your favorite like like win or moment?
I have a load of favorite moments, and you know that because
Compilations.
okay, yeah, I have two compilations at the moment of Warzone shit. But no, I
Dementiking.com
have
/YouTube.
yeah compilations. Go to Demented King on YouTube.com. But self plug. But no, okay, no. There's one moment. It's a compilation too. Where this is the one that you absolutely just. I remember I did it, and it was just complete silence for a few seconds after. I went, "What you do?" Was we're in what's it called? We're in what we call MBOS base, but it's military base,
Emboss ways.
and ye three were up on the ridge taking out guys. I'm a sniper, so I hold back. But ye three went up and took out a team.
Yeah.
And I was like back a bit. I was like,
I
okay,
know
I'll
exactly
run
what
up.
you're on about.
Yeah, you know exactly what's coming up. And like, I even checked the middle. There's a score menu. I'm like, oh, I'm coming third with 2 kills. That's fine. And as I was running up the hill, I hear Harry just say there's a car behind me. It was a quad bike, and there's an entire team on it. And I just turn around with a HDR, and I didn't even like. I zoomed
You
in,
didn't
but
fully
like
aim.
half the scope is visible, and I collateral down two of them, and then just fire one bullet and get another guy in the head, and you like took out the last guy. It's like every time I look at that kill, I'm like, I could try and like, okay, look wise, that's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
It was incredible. Every time I look at it, I go, they hate me for that. There's no way that I could ever recreate that shot.
We could give you a
But
million chances and you probably never get
oh, a
it.
million chances. It's like 1 in 1 billion shot that are like I half scoped a fucking collateral down, and then like, but even the last kill, I don't aim at him. I aim beside him and wait for the quad bike to drive into it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I could never recreate that.
No.
That's look wise. Skill wise is sniping a guy out of a helicopter twice,
Yeah. That's always satisfying.
3 times. But I love it now because like I'll fire a shot and go, oh, I hear it go. Happened again, didn't I? Went, yeah, yours. What's
I think.
those are my personal ones.
Yeah.
There's a team one that's in my mind.
Yeah, I have team ones. Personal ones. I don't know if I have like off the top of my head, like
One of my favorite ones of you at one point was, I think we were playing trios. It was me, you, and Harry, and we were in the play. They were in the. It was like the. It was just back from, train station shit, like across the way from, junkyard or boneyard.
yeah,
It was in those houses with the blue warehouses there, and we were inside the little lots for storage units.
yeah.
And me and Harry went down, and we're like, "Oh fuck, Rod, they're coming!" And you just appear from above, just come out of nowhere, land. I think you came back from the fucking gulag.
yeah.
You just land out of nowhere, kill the guy that's standing over me and Harry, and then wipe the team. I was like, this happened.
He's an angel.
It was like you were literally an angel. You came from space.
I think one of my favorite moments as well is in the new Warzone map. I was on the roof of one of the on one of the
Oh
buildings.
Jesus Christ!
I took out two guys, and then a guy came up behind me, and I killed him. And what did I say? What was it again? It was like,
I just shit on your team. I just shit on your friends. I just shit on your friends. Silence. This is literally I was like, I just shit on your friends. You can't go pick me up. Because we tried attacking that roof like 3 times, and like Josh was like, okay, no, there's a sniper up in the tower. We need to get back down. I was like, okay, me and you went down. And we just didn't know where you were for a few minutes. Then we heard that, and we just looked up and just saw your name. And you said that, and then we just saw the little icon for Resu come up, and we just buckled with laughter.
Yeah, it was really
like, get shit.
I just shit on you and your team. I just shit on you. I just.
Yeah, it was I just did that. Because I'm coming at me. It was just the refraining from. Yeah, because I'm coming.
Oh yeah, I fucked up.
Oh,
Spoke too soon.
Oh, that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, but I think my favorite team achievement. I have two, but I think you're going to do one of them, so I'll do the other one. Is when we came on fairly late. It was like 10, 11. And we entered the game, whatever, and we won. And I was like, oh, great. It was first game, first win, whatever. And then we were like, fuck it, we'll go one more. And then we did it, and we won back-to-back games. We played 2 games that night. We won 2 games. It was just like, that was the first time we ever did like a back-to-back. And it was just like, we did that in 2 games. Like, it just felt so great.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you know the one I'm going to say as well, which is the one that you're thinking is our trifecta.
Oh.
But it started off, like, we started off with, like, me and you and Josh doing trios. We went into it, was like, okay, this is fine. And then we got hammered, and then, because all the talk made Harry want to play it, so he came on, and then we just went off.
We went off.
Wasn't like, in 2 games, collectively got like 35 kills, I think. Was that night or was that a different night?
No, yeah, that was that night. In all 3 games, we got 35
night.
kills.
All 3 games got 35. This is the weird thing about that night. No, I don't think in all 3 games you got 35 kills, but it was definitely like 2 games you got 35 kills. And then I also, alone through the entire night, got 35 kills in 3 games.
It was just, it was phenomenal.
It was so
Never
cool.
to be done
but
again,
there were so
by
many,
the way.
Never to be done again, but there were so many awesome moments where we were like pinned down. And like there's one moment where it was by the rocks. I think it was in our second game, and I was just feeling it. I was like, it was like 16 kills in or some shit, and I was like, I'm just fucking feeling it. And I remember you like Josh against the press, and you went, all you said was enemy by the rock, and there was like 16 rocks, but somehow I knew what rock you were talking about. You said enemy rock to your left. I went, all right, that's fine.
Nah, that night we were just in the zone, like nothing could have taken it out of that, like. And I think the last one before we go, is the little competition we had. That made Warzone fun again.
That was unreal. Yeah.
Like, we had a competition, a 2v2. We played 5 games, and whatever team had the most kills collectively at the end, the other team had to buy them the season pass for Cold War.
Yeah.
And that was just so fun, because it was like, it was more than just go in and play. It was like, there's something on the line here.
Yeah.
Which made, like, that's kind of when we were going away from Warzone as well. It's kind of like we were kind of trying to find something to do, and it just made Warzone fun a little bit before we stopped.
Having a bit more of a, like, because like Warzone is competitive, but it's not competitive in the sense of, like, say Rainbow Six, where you lose points as you go up, or
this was like a tenner was on the line, and dignity.
There was money on the line with this shit, so it was really fun. Yeah, that was some of the best Warzone I've ever played.
Yeah.
Like, there was a few moments where there was just, but there was one moment in the last game we played. I got a shit ton of kills that game, but I remembered, like, I took on 3 teams alone.
Yeah.
And there was one team where I did it with 1 mag of an SMG. And it was just like, this is the best fucking Warzone I've ever played, and I still lost.
I mean, when you're coming up against me, like, it's kind of hard, you know.
I bet you in solo kills.
So? I got assists. I'm a team player.
I wasn't in a position to get assists. Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
But anyway, those are some of our finer achievements.
Yeah, 2020.
2020.
Dark year.
What a year.
But had its rays of sunshine.
Yeah. There were silver linings all around.
But yeah. Happy New Year to everyone.
Happy New Year.
I hope 2021 treats us better.
Oh, yeah, here's hoping.
And
yeah.
bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.